Hello guys, I'm Dominic Stephen from Mechanical Department. Have you ever wondered of the term space robotics? We all know the term space and robotics in a separate manner, but the application of robotics in space is nothing but the space robotics. We can send robots to explore space without having to worry so much about their safety. Of course, we want these carefully built robots to last for a long life. But even if a robotic mission fails, the humans involved with the mission stay safe. Sending a robot to space is also much cheaper than sending a human. Robots don't need to eat or sleep. Plus, they can survive in space for many years and can be left out there. No need for a return trip. Now let's try to answer this question. Yes, probably the answer is USA. Of the 2,666 active artificial satellites orbiting the Earth as of the recent census, 1,327 belong to the United States. This is by far the largest number of any single country, with their nearest competitor China accounting for only 363. Let's try one more question. Yes, the answer is Russia. The first robotic spacecraft was launched by the Soviet Union, which is Russia, on 22nd July 1951. That is a suborbital flight carrying two dogs named Desik and Saigon. Four other such flights were also made at the end of 1951. Here we will get some basic knowledge about space robotics, the introduction and how to control space robots, their types, advantages, challenges faced by them in space, applications in space related technologies, the future of space robotics, and conclusion. Space robotics is nothing but the development of machines for the space environment, which are usually controlled by humans. We know that robot is nothing but the mechanical body which has a brain that is controlled by computer. Space robotics is the substitute for the man activities in space. How to control space robots? Robots generally have many sensors on their outer surface, which interact with the surrounding environment and gather information, which are transmitted to controller. The controller processes the information and transmits the signals to actuators. In actuators, the signals are turned into actions and are sent to radio for communications with us, that is humans. The source of operation is the power supply. There are many types of robots in space. Some of them are probes, rovers, teleoperators, and humanoids. Probes are nothing but the unmanned spacecraft. Rovers are space exploration vehicles. Teleoperators uses human intelligence and mechanical manipulation to transmit signals to humans. Humanoids are also known as robonauts, which can perform human-like tasks and spacewalks, and also they take pictures and transmit those signals to humans. Robotics in space have many advantages. Robots can do lots of things that humans can't. Some can withstand harsh conditions like extreme temperatures or high levels of radiation. Robots can also be built to do things that would be too risky or impossible for astronauts. They perform tasks less expensively and quickly. There is less chances of risk. They can easily go to remote areas and stay there for long durations. Robots don't need to return to Earth. Now let's see some other advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are robots work with high precision, so there will be less chance for them to make any mistakes. Not to mention, even if there is a problem, the risk will be pretty slim since it doesn't apply to an actual human. Robots don't require any food, water, or supply of oxygen. If they are on the verge of shutdown, they can always recover themselves from the solar energy generated by sun. Now that we are done with advantage part, let's just take a look at some of its disadvantages. This is just my thought, but I think that sending a robot to space has equal number of disadvantages and advantages. Since space is a deadly place, it's better to let an unarmed being to handle the risks. Let's see some disadvantages. We have already mentioned the point of daily necessity requirements such as food, oxygen, etc. Now let's take a look on how it counts as a disadvantage. It's obvious that manned missions will be costly since they will require the above things and the robot doesn't. But if you think about it rationally, you will notice that since the robot is able to survive and work in outer space, it must definitely have some incredible features which must have cost millions of dollars to design, test, and finalize. So we can say that the cost part might end up getting more for robots compared to humans. Next important point is that robots can't think for themselves. Another disadvantage is the delay in commands. Since robots might end up taking over outer space issues, astronauts on the other hand side may end up losing their jobs. Since robots are getting better and better every day, they will become more cheaper to send in space with minimum risks of failure. There are many challenges in space. Some of them are temperature changes, zero gravity conditions, lot of energy consuming processes, etc. Robots should be constructed in order to operate for a longer period of time. They should be self-dependent and are able to withstand high vacuum in space. It is unable to use lubricants in space. Time delay is also one of the major challenges. The four major applications of robots in space are in-orbit positioning and assembly, operation, maintenance and resupply, which are the deployment of satellite and conducting experiments and exploration of new objects, replacement of faulty modules, and supply of equipment, materials and fuels for spacecraft. Future space robots. There will be a transition from large heavy robots and satellites to nanosats and small networked robots. Future space robots will be the size of a softball, which are equipped with variety of sensors. They are provided with camera for video conferencing, navigation sensors and wireless network connections. They also possess own propulsion components. Conclusion. Dreaming of outer space symbolizes your search for deeper meanings in your life. When you dream of space, this can mean you need to overcome any feelings of being trapped by the collective mentality in this small world. There are hundreds of millions who are now fascinated by space but do not have the means to explore it. For them, space robotics will open the door to explore and experience the universe. We can conclude after all the research that the field of robotics has made serious and positive inroads in the field of space exploration. The various technologies used in robots have made space research most effective and efficient also. It has put an end to serious problems like loss of human life and huge expenditures. Robots with near human-like qualities have led to amazing discoveries and have opened up a new revolution. Hope you guys have got some knowledge about space robotics. If you have any queries, please access this QR code. Some of you might be more curious about space exploration. If you want to gain more knowledge about space robotics, just Google it. Thank you guys for being here.